This is a story about how we neglect to protect nature and nature fight back because of our wrongdoings. Make it like a horror story and ending bad to humanity. At the end of the story, show a scene when nature wins the battle. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Once upon a time, in a world consumed by greed, there lived a man who dedicated his life to exploiting nature for personal gain. He cut down trees without remorse, polluting the rivers and killing the animals. The once lush and vibrant ecosystem suffered under his destructive practices. People around him tried to convince him to stop, but he wouldn't listen. One day, while he was cutting down a tree, an old and wise owl flew down from its branch and perched on his shoulder. The man, startled by the sudden appearance of the bird, froze and listened intently. The owl, with a voice that echoed wisdom and age, spoke to him. "You have caused immeasurable harm to this ecosystem. If you do not change your ways, nature will make you pay a heavy price." The owl then spread its wings, casting a shadow over the man, and disappeared into the forest. The man scoffed at the warning, believing that he was more powerful than nature. But that very night, the wind began to howl like a wounded beast, tearing down trees and flooding the riverbanks. Floods came and washed away the man's arrogance. His home was destroyed, and he was left with nothing but the clothes on his back. He wandered into the forest, seeking shelter, and found a small cave to hide in. As days turned into weeks, the man's resolve crumbled. Hunger and thirst drove him out of his hiding place. He found a stream and drank from it, only to realize that the water, once a source of life, now mirrored his pain, reflecting his own filth back at him. As he looked up, he saw a majestic white dove drinking from the stream. The dove, with eyes as pure as the sky, stared back at him, silently judging him for his actions. The man, broken and ashamed, fell to his knees and begged for forgiveness. But the dove, a symbol of peace and nature's wrath, simply flew away, leaving the man alone in his misery. In the end, nature reclaimed what was once hers. The trees that the man had cut down sprouted anew, their roots reaching deep into the earth. The animals that he had harmed returned, their numbers restored, and the rivers ran clean and pure once more. All that remained of the man was a haunting memory, and a lesson for all who dared to exploit nature as bounty. And so the story ends, or does it? In the depths of the forest, hidden amongst the ancient trees, the old and wise owl watched as the last remnants of the man's destruction faded away. A smile crept onto its face. It had waited a long time for this moment, a moment when nature would reclaim her own. The owl hooted softly, a sound that echoed through the trees, a sound that spoke of ages past and battles won. Nature had fought back, and she had won.